A light's wave has two types of waves, electric and magnetic. Both go towards the same direction but are perpendicular to each other. Polarized light is light where one of the two types of waves are filtered.
Polarization by reflection. Light can be completely polarized by reflecting off of a surface under certain conditions. If the reflected light and the refracted light form a 90-degree angle with each other, the light reflected will become completely polarized. The angle that you need to shine the incident light at in order for this to happen is called the Brewster's angle. This is a diagram of light polarizing due to reflection. The theta subscript b is Brewster's angle. If you were to mathematically figure out how to determine Brewster's angle, it simplifies into Brewster's angle equals the arctangent of n2 over n1. The n's are the reflective indices of the surfaces the light is traveling through. Light reflecting off of a surface will partially polarize regardless of whether or not it is shined at Brewster's angle. It will usually oscillate horizontally due to that. Polarized sunglasses take advantage of that by having vertical Polaroid filters to reduce the glare from light reflecting off of surfaces.
When two sheets of Polaroid or polarizing material are arranged where they are mutually perpendicular, no light will be able to pass through the two pieces of material. As unpolarized light passes through the first Polaroid, it has a vertical transmission orientation which only allows light to pass through in only one plane. The light that passes through the first Polaroid reaches the second Polaroid, which has a horizontal transmission orientation, and blocks or absorbs the light that passes through the first Polaroid. The second Polaroid is called the analyzer. It determines whether light is polarized and the plane of the polarization. The intensity of the light that is transmitted through the two Polaroids when orientation at angle theta is given by Malice's law. Malice's law is given by the equation I equals I naught cosine squared theta. Malice's law is measured in candela, which is the fundamental SI unit that measures the intensity of light. I equals the transmitted intensity, I naught equals the incident intensity, and theta equals the angle between the two Polaroids.
Optically active substances is a material that rotates the plane of incident plane polarized light. Some substances rotate plane in a clockwise, and some rotate in counterclockwise. For example, the thick sugar or syrups are naturally occurring substances, and depends on the angle of the light, the color of the substances change. Some transparent material become optically active under stress, so polarization can be used in stress analysis. The color becomes visible when stress material is viewed placed between two cross Polaroid.
Liquid crystal displays, are also known as LCDs, are made of cross Polaroids with pixels in between of them. And they have these liquid crystal molecules, and when you put electricity, they untwist so you can see images.
These are each layers of the LCD. A ray of unpolarized light is incident to two sheets of Polaroid, but an observer behind the second sheet cannot see any light. Explain this observation. If there's two sheets of Polaroids and they are perpendicular, both sheets will block out any light because if the first Polaroid would be going in the vertical direction, and then the second Polaroid would be going horizontal, and when put together, they'd be perpendicular, blocking out all the light. Malice's law, the equation is I equals I that cosine squared theta. And because you can cancel out both eyes, so it'd be 1 equals cosine squared theta. And the graph to this looks like so at the maximum points, which is right here, here, and here, there won't be any light shown because at these points, the two Polaroids would be perpendicular to each other, and then at the minimums, there will be light shown because both Polaroids would be facing the same direction. So the first Polaroid would be like this, and the second would be like this, and together it wouldn't make a difference. Only half of the light would be filtered.